Hi guys, my name is Lungile Tabete and I'm the head makeup artist for Scarlet Hill Beauty. Welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. Are you not glad that it's a new fresh year? Because I sure am. And with that in note, we are going to be doing a beautiful dewy makeup look today on the beautiful Raha. And so yeah, let's get straight into today's video. We're going to start off with the BB cream, and they range from shades 1 to 8 with a new improved formula. So the consistency is really beautiful and it gives a really beautiful dewy look on the skin. Now I want to create dimension on her skin, so her natural shade is shade number 5, but I'm going to be dipping into 5, 6 and 7 just to create a bit more dimension on the face. Alright, so I start off by putting the formula on the back of my hand. This is just to warm up the product because it then blends really well into the skin. Now you always want to start by swatching it on your jawline. This will help you get the best shade for your skin and you can then build it onto the rest of the face. Now I'm using a tapping motion and I'm just blending the product onto the skin. She's got beautiful freckles and we don't want to cover that, which is great because the BB cream has medium coverage, light to medium coverage. I started off by placing the product on the jaw and then I'm just pulling that to the center of the face. I've created a slight dimension by going her exact skin tone on her face, but on the inner point of the face, I've gone a slightly lighter with shade number 4. I'm just going to create a bit more dimension on her cheekbones by going in with shade number 7. Now I'm going to use a very slight amount of this because it is much darker than her skin tone, but it's just to create dimension. So again, you place it on the back of your hand to warm up the product and then just underneath the cheekbone. So I want to make sure that you continue using a tapping motion in order to be able to blend the product well. When you swipe the brush on the skin, it creates streaks on the skin and that's not what you want, especially for a very blended look. I've built up the coverage by placing the product on the skin and then waiting for it to dry very slightly and then dabbing motion to blend it again. This is just to create a bit more coverage in the desired area. I'm then going to place shade number 7 just under her cheekbone, and this is just to create that shadow and that chiseled jawline. Alright, so we're almost done with covering the skin. I'm just gonna tap into the product to cover the one spot that's on her face, and with this you can use your hand. This is just to spot control, and you don't want to achieve too much coverage. We just want to specifically target the little redness on her skin. So let's get straight to the eyes. So for the eyes, we are going to be using the Scarlet Hill Liquid Duo eyeshadows, and these have a metallic and matte end, which is amazing. So you basically have 2 different eyeshadows for one, which is great. So I'm just going to be packing this onto the eyelid to create a bit more dimension of the look, and it's going to be really beautiful. You can move from then daytime to nighttime with this just one stick. So the Liquid Duo eyeshadows already have an applicator. You can use the applicator directly and blend the eyeshadow with your finger, or you could apply it on the back of your hand and use an angled brush, or rather a dome-shaped brush, to then blend it out onto the lid. So I'm just going to pack the eyeshadow using the applicator, and as you can see, it's a beautiful shimmery shade, but it also doesn't have too much coverage. It's also got a bit of a gloss, which is then perfect for complementing a dewy skin makeup look. I'm then going to take a dome-shaped brush and I'm going to blend the outer parts of the eyeshadow that I've applied on the lid. And this is just to make sure that the gloss that I've applied, it blends really well with the rest of the skin. So again, from applicator directly onto the lid, and I'm just packing this on the center of the eye. And then I'm going to use a dome-shaped brush to blend it outwards. Alright, so we're all done with her eyes. They're looking really pretty and they bring just a different element to the makeup look, especially because the skin is so subdued and dewy and beautiful. So I also really like adding a bit of this shimmer onto the lip, and I'm just going to place it in the center of the lip before applying a gloss. Alright, I'm then going to go in with the Pucker Up Liquid Lipstick and just fill in the rest of the lip. This is the Pucker Up Liquid Lip Gloss with a metallic finish. It is a soft pink shade that really is beautiful, especially when blended with the Scarlet Hill Liquid Duo eyeshadows. I'm absolutely obsessed with this, especially if you want a bit of pigment on the skin, nothing too hectic, and yeah, it's great for that. Okay, so now what's a makeup look without some highlights? And this is part of my favorite steps in a makeup look. I'm going to be going in with the Scarlet Hill Liquid Drip Highlighters, and I'm going to be using two shades, Glow Getter and Baby Got Bank. These two shades are my absolute favorite. So again, you mix it on the back of your hand just to slightly warm out the product. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to face this way. So I place it initially and then I blend it in. Now you can always use your hand to blend in the product. So when you place the product, you need to move quite quickly. You just place it and then you blend as much as possible. Okay, you can then place the highlight on the bridge of the nose, a little bit on the points of the nose. As a little trick, I like placing highlight on the chin and a little bit on the side of the forehead just to give you added dimension. Okay, you can then go over the rest of the skin with your brush once you've cleaned it up, just to make sure that everything is sitting perfectly. I'm just gonna add a bit more color under the eyes. And this is just to brighten up her under eyes. Alright guys, so that's it for today's makeup look. Beautiful dewy skin, pop on the eyes and a little bit extra on the lips, and I think she's ready to conquer the entire year. Raha, how satisfied are you from a scale of 1 to 10?
Absolute 10.
An absolute 10. There you have it guys. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. And remember, you can purchase all these products on mrprice.com. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.